Welcome, 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 welcome. This is awesome. Um, this is my first launch stream coming onto the stream of All's channel, and I'm gonna be talking about Tottenham Hotspur. Um, this stream today has to do with Harry Kane leaving. Um, it is a very sad situation about what's going on with Tottenham Hotspur. But this is where we are today, and like I said, I'm your host again, Awesome All. First stream ever. Launch day is May 22nd, and we are live talking about Tottenham Hotspur. Main subject is Harry Kane. Um, Harry Kane is living is a very sad situation. It's very regretful to just know how painful how it is to find out that he's living because even while Jose was the uh, was the manager, um, he works hard, very hard, and you could see how much effort and chance he has put into it to be even considered as the captain of England. Um, I'm going to start by going to saying the performance last week or the other day was unbelievable. It was just shocking. I mean, so shocking that people are saying they're gone. We're done. I mean, all over the news, like everything, they are saying that Tottenham is done, and it shouldn't be so. The standard at which I I look up to Tottenham as a club, it's at a very high scale, and now we are in a situation whereby uh, it's a disappointing. It's very disappointing. Very disappointing. You're looking at Tottenham Hotspur and you are wondering what kind of club it is or what is like as a fan, disappointed fan, to look at Tottenham Hotspur and shake your head and said, "Oh, I don't know if I want to be, I don't know if I want to be part of this club. I don't know if I want to be in this club anymore. I don't know if I want to support this club anymore." It gives you a lot of doubt, and you are second guessing yourself, like, should I or should I not? Should I or should I not? Should I or should I not? You know. And believe me, based on how things are going right now, if this thing should leave, if Son should leave, because the way it is as a Tottenham Hotspur fan is fans supposed to be for the club. That's the general, except the legend fan, the legend. But the way Levy has made the club now, presently, has turned into a situation whereby you are a fan of a specific player, not the club. So once the fan leaves, once the player leaves, the fans leaves with the player. It makes them just like Son, like I said, the Koreans are already pushing him to leave the club. And if he leaves, they're gonna leave with him. They're not gonna say, "Oh, son is leaving, we still want to stay." Mm, Most of the time, they would leave with their player, and that's the end. So the chance that Son leaves Tottenham, a lot of fans from 3 million fans from South Korea will definitely live with him. Just like some people are Harry Kane's fan, he might end up leaving. And for example, Chelsea has bidded for Harry Kane to come to their club, and Harry Kane has also touted that he would like to go to Man City. I mean, I can't blame him if he ever chooses to go to Man City. I won't blame him at all. I won't even ask him why would he or why would he or why would he change his mind or why would he not go, because it's it's a sad situation just watching how they are destroying the club or how the club is being functioned or portrayed by the way everything is being run. Yes, they've done great by by um, by the business aspect of the club, but when it comes to other aspects of the club, I haven't seen anything moving forward from that aspect. It's like we are going backwards every step of the way. I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, I'm looking and say, are we going forward or we're going backwards, or we're going forward or we're going backwards? But every step of the way, I'm just looking at everything and saying, how did we get here? And that's the question most of the fans are asking. How did we get here? What happened? How did we get here? You know, and this is where we are now. How did we get here? And when you look at how we get here, it's very very obvious, super obvious that we are the cause of our own troubles, because we knew this was coming. We knew way long ago that this was coming. Uh, I mean, I I I wondered far enough when Jose was in control, because I looked at when Jose was in power as a manager. Jose really worked hard. He worked hard, but he saw that the players have given up on themselves, on the club. They didn't really give, give enough. They didn't really push enough. They didn't really wanted enough to to prosper on themselves. I mean, my thing is, if you're not doing it for the club, do it for yourself. And when I saw the way the things were, they didn't do it for themselves. I mean, I was uh, shocked to find out that they weren't doing it for themselves, especially during the last month of Jose being fired. By, I mean, I was like, do this for yourself. Don't worry about don't worry about what is going on with uh, management. Win this cup, just a cup, or qualify to the to a cup, European League, and they bottled it just because of proving a point. And there was a lot of things going around at the time that folks don't has given up on playing. I mean, but this is what you're paid to do. This is what we're paid to do. It's sad. It's a very, very sad thing that Harry Kane is leaving. It just it shocks. It shocks because the highest goal record in the game was provided by Harry Kane, and now we're here now is leaving. I mean, hmm. uh, uh, I'm 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 flabbergasted on how everything is at this moment. Oh, welcome back. Welcome back. There was there was some. glitch there, but I'm back now. Um, yes. Um, like I said, w- uh, looking at the way everything is, like I said, is a sad situation, and it's unbelievable. It's very, very unbelievable. Very, very unbelievable. I mean, it's sad. It's it's very upsetting. Every time, every minute, the moment you think of it, or you think about it, or you thought of it, it just keep, keeps keeps coming back to the same thing. Like, keeps coming back to the same thing. Like, it's not supposed to be that way, you know. But it is it is what it is. And when you look at how things are right now, Jose might as well come in to buy Harry Kane as well. You know, you have offers from Chelsea, Manchester United. You have interest from Chelsea, Manchester United, and Manchester City. But Chelsea already made an offer. So if I was Chelsea, if I do take Harry Kane, that is the biggest achievement they've ever done. Because even though they have um, winner, it he can play on the as a winger. He can play as a winger, and or they might play 4-2-3-1, 4-2-3-1, and have Pulisic right behind Harry Kane, and that would be a perfect match where you have winner on the on the left, and you have Zayek on the right. So if I were them, that's a perfect match. That's a perfect match for them, you know. So they'll be attacked on every angle. I mean, that's a perfect move. If they do go for him, believe me, that's a great thing, and I'm in support. I'm in big support of that. If they have to do that, you know, because if you have a player and you don't value the player, I mean, and another person comes in and pick up the player, yeah, they should. They should take that option. I mean, that's what I would do if I were in their if I were in their if I were them. That's what I would do. And if I'm in that situation and I have that chance and I have that opportunity and I take that opportunity, if I take that chance, I mean, you cannot just not do that, because Harry Kane will give you way much more that you can ever imagine. Because when you have Harry Kane, he can provide you, he can drop back, and he can also supply you goals. So you can have goals in every angle. Let's say, okay, even you can play Harry Kane as a number 10. It's by itself. Just keep him as number 10. Why he gives the ball to Giroud as a striker? Or you can even play 4-4-2, using Giroud as a second striker. You know, he can use his head. He can use a curve ball from the inside out. I mean, some of the players that are not valid right now will come alive. Even if I were them, I wouldn't even trade any player. Like they think Abraham is not working right now. If they keep Abraham on that team that they have right now, and Harry Kane has 10, trust me, it would come alive. It will come alive so much that they won't believe it, because Harry Kane brings out the best of other players to the max. That even the players themselves, it will be surprised. Even let's talk about speed. Let's say in a game that they're playing speed with maybe Bayern Munich or something, put Harry Kane as number 10 and put Pulisic as the first nine. Believe me, you will get a lot of thing out of them. You will. So Harry Kane leaving Tottenham is a very sad situation. But to other things, yes, there is a good and there's a bad side for both of them. You have the good thing and you also have the bad thing. And when you have the good thing, yes, it's sad, it's leaving. Uh, I don't want Harry Kane to leave. He hurts, and which we as fans think that it can bring good things to us at the same time as bad things. Thinking it can bring good luck to us would be like if Harry Kane can like um sold for like 100 million, but our hope is to wish, or our wish is to like think of Harry Kane as somebody that will bring profit, and the profit would be used for other players. But it's, it's not going to. No matter how much we as Tottenham fans or supporters or player supporters or players fans, whatever, eh, or foreign fans, we in combine our expectation will be to expect um, the money to be used to get better players, but or to grow the club or to rebuild. But believe me, the way Levy has operated as a chairman, he hasn't been very um, he hasn't been very supportive. He hasn't been very supportive for the club. Maybe for the business side, you know, in every business you always expect to maximize profit. Every business is created or to be created or to function is to maximize profit. So if you want to create a business, you have to make sure that the major reason why you are actually getting into that business is to make profit at all costs, possible. Not because of one, not because of two, is to always maximize profit. So when you're in a situation whereby you're trying to make profit, or you're trying to get profit, or you're trying to maximize profit, that's why most businessmen get into a particular business or try to create a business. It's not to give money away and walk away and keep giving money away. But the point of it is to maximize profit. So, like I said, we've been linked with a couple of coaches to take over, and talking about a couple of coaches that that I do like, or that I do think or should function very properly or should work very well would be um, to me, if I were to me, I would say taking from Jose's like masterpiece of 3-4-3 King that was now remodernized to progressive game is Kante. If Kante from Inter could come, that would be nice because playing 3-4-3, I would I would prefer Kante to play 3-4-3 display. If all things be equal, and Harry Kane will still stay, other than is out of the door, I would say play 3-4-3 that can change to 5-3-2 or 5-3 or 5-2-3. You know, by maybe start on the left side, I would have started the three main people, other than the injury now that we have. I would have started maybe. It's hard for me to even say that, but I would have, I would have started Dyer on the left, Dyer on the left, Toby in the middle, like the game they played last week with Aston Villa. I would have said, okay, play Dyer on the left, play Toby in the middle, and play either Aurier or maybe not Aurier. No, maybe not Aurier. I'll be play um Taganga on the right, on the right. Then in the middle, I would have played the two middle will be Oiborg alongside um uh Bogwine. Everybody will wonder why am I choosing Bogwine in the midfield? But because Bogwine can run and can press and can push the ball forward. Because that's what you need. You need someone that can press and someone that can push the ball forward. So if you have him, the whole goal is not to have a midfielder that will be passing the ball backwards. Keep passing the ball backwards towards the goal, to his own home side, towards the goalkeeper. You're supposed to you're supposed to get the ball and find a way to move the ball forward. That's why they call them someone that can create. You need a creator. And if you put Bogwine there, Bogwine moves the ball so fast that he can go through midfielders easily, or he can pass the ball along to the forward. So if you can get Bogwine alongside him on the two wings, on the left, you can have Reggie, and on the other side, you can have Aurier. Because at that point, Aurier and Reggie are not really 100% responsible of running all the way back to defend the game, but they'll be able to speed up the road speed they want to get. They'll be able to go further up and deliver the game and cross the ball in as expected. While the front three will be um, um, Son, Kane, and on the extreme side, I wouldn't even want to use Bale because Bale, the defensive work, Aurier cannot do defense, and don't want to put somebody else in the front that cannot do defense. And the ball will all be coming towards that side, towards Tanganga. And Tanganga is a better defender than any of them. So I would rather put Lamela over there to play 11 on the right side. That's how I would play. Or I would play 4-3-2-1. Then if I was playing 4-3-2-1, then I'll play off front. I will actually play off front as a striker. I will actually play Bale. Then put Son and Son and Kane, and leave Bale as the single person up front, so that when Kane gets the ball, he can just play to any of those two wingers. And the thing is, you need a winger that can speed. You need a winger with a speed, with legs. You need a winger with. That's what I'm saying. That Bale, how much ball can you pass to Bale on the right side and can speed it forward? But because of his speed is limited, he knows how to get the ball around folks and pass it along too as well. But you can also try that. Like it would work, but it would leave a lot of space in that corner, which Aurier will be the one left to run through it or to also defend at the same time. So, and you also need somebody to come and press in that little corner. So, if all things being equal, I might put maybe Skylar on the right. I might put Skylar on the right, or I might put Skylar on the right, or I might put Kane to be on the right and put Skylar as the target for as the number 9, you know, as a striker number 9. That's what I would do, you know. But Kante is like a fourth, has modernized Jose's masterpiece of 3-4-3 to like 3-4, 3-4-2-1, or 3-4-1-2, or more like 5-5-2-3, or 5-3-2. But the same one, uh, Chelsea coach just won recently was playing 3-1-3-3. I think that's what he played, which is like uh, more like a diamond in the middle of a 3-4-3, something like that. So um, that's what my thought is on Kante. I'm gonna go to like Flick. Flick was a Bayern Munich coach, and I like former. I like the way he plays with intensity, and intensity is what we are lacking. We lack a lot of intensity as a coach, as a club altogether. You know, the level of intensity uh, for this club is in a scale of 100%. The intensity of this club is more like 5%. Yeah, 5%. The intensity of this club is bad. It's poor. Is poor. It's poor. Yeah, it's poor. It's very very poor. The more the more I think about, or we think about the intensity of the club, it just um, you just sit back, think about it, and you just shake your head like um, it's poor. It's very very poor. Very very poor. Very very poor. Very very poor. The necessity of this club is bad. It's very very bad. So, but because um, if you want to play a progressive game, you have to have high intensity. And when you want to play a high intensity, a best intensity would be a 3-4-3. I mean, if you play 3-4-3, you can also use a four. I mean, 4-3-3, but 4-3-3 for 4-2-3-1 can play the intensity, but the intensity, the most work will lie mostly on the two midfield and the wingers and the side and the left backs and the right backs. We have to do a lot of defensive work because there's going to be a lot of free space on the angles, and which will put more pressure more pressure on the more pressure on the wingers to run back, to track back and defend. You know, yeah. So my option of my result, or my solution, I mean, for that situation would be like to play 4-1-4-1. You know, 4-1-4-1. That's what I would have done to solve that situation. That would be my best uh, option. That would be uh, my best ideas. That would be my best solution in a club that they have poor intensity, because you always know that everybody is somebody is always there to defend at some point. You have four in the back, you have one in the middle as a DM, then you have another four altogether, which is similar to three. The three from the 4-2-3-1 is sound the same as the four. Yeah, it's just that you're just trying to stop the game in the midfield than in defense. It's like you're trying to stop the you're trying to stop the game. You're trying to take the ball back or track back in the midfield instead of the defense. Instead of relying it more on the defense, you are doing it more in the midfield. That's pretty much what's going on. So um, so if you want to comment, if you okay. So if you want to come on onto the show, um, I posted the link. You can click on it. You can come on, say your thoughts, share your thoughts, and let me know uh, what is going on and how you what your thought is what your thought is what your thought is on what your thought is on there. So uh, every and anybody is welcome. This is not specifically um, Tottenham Hotspur. It could be, even though we might say we hate Arsenal, but we are all as at the same time going through the same thing. When you have a chairman that doesn't really support the club, the football side of the club, not the club as a whole. I'm telling you, when it comes to making money, yeah, yeah, they're good. But when it comes to like um, financial wise to the club, Manchester United is the same situation. Uh, um, Arsenal fans, we are all in the same situation. Tottenham, we are all one. At this point, we are all one. Because right now we need people that can share their thought, what they're going through in the club, how what has been wrong, what their perspective is in how their club could be better. Because this is our club, this is your club. This you gotta do something about it. If something is wrong and you're not happy about the way the club is run, what's going on in the club, come on out and share your thought. Let's know how you feel, what your club is like, what your club is, what you think should be done better, or how things should be run better. Because right now we are all in the same basket. We are all in the same thing. It's like we're using the basket to pour water in it, but there's holes in the basket. But we keep pouring a lot of water to think it's gonna get full. It's not gonna get full because we're all doing the same thing. Because that's what we Tottenham Forces fans have done for 20 years. So Inic and Levy and everything, and still we are in the same situation, and still nothing has nothing good has come up from this. You know. So yeah. So yeah, we are all in this together. So um, people say, oh, this, but we have to be all. We have to have a reality check in this case. It's is it's about time that we need to or see see what it's like. You know, Eh, eh, the fact that Leicester City was able to win. The fact that Leicester City was able to win Chelsea for the FA Cup, that is superb. That is superb. They put a lot of that means that they put a lot of energy and a lot of time and a lot of stuff in their work. They did that. They put all this energy, they put all this time, they put all this stuff in their work. So, I mean, for them to do that, that means that they mean business. They're just not saying that for saying that. You know, I mean, it's time for folks to see that. You know, it's just time for folks to just see. Like, it's just time for folks to just see how it is. It's just not Arsenal alone. It's not just this alone. Um, you know, so that's the thing. It's not, you know, it's it's not that just that. You look at it every time we put all this stuff. We put everything, every interest we do. Everything we do, everything we try, everything we try to do is just comes to vain because the Legends fans are like really, 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 really angry, really pissed off because they've invested their granddaddy, their grandfather, their great grandfather, their great granddad, themselves, their own dad have all invested or put some money into the club some way somehow, and they don't feel like they've seen return from it, or they don't feel like they've seen a return for their money, and now they are like looking and looking and looking and looking. And tomorrow seems to be the last day of the game for the season. Last day of the season. Last game, last day, everything. And eh, is uh, uh is sad. It's just it's just a sad. It's just sad. It's just sad. I mean, thinking of it, looking at it, it's just a sad. It's just sad and sad and sad and sad. I mean, every time you um, uh, look at how things is, it's just sad. It's just sad. It's just sad. Every time we look at it and say, "Oh, we need these people to come on, just to share their thoughts. They need to do this. They need to do this." We don't see that effect. We, we wanted more stuff. It's just sad. It's just sad. It's just sad. It's just sad. And every time we see how much Harry Kane has invested in the club, and some people say, "Oh, Harry Kane is bad. It's sad. Is coming to is not appreciative of what the club has done to him. He's just leaving us hanging. So it's not it shouldn't be it shouldn't be him. Why is he coming over there? Why is he there? Why is this? Why is that? It shouldn't be him. Whatever." But look at how much he has give the club. He has given the club a whole lot, and we as a fan or as a fan base, we are not even we are not even we are not even we are not even showing to him that we are serious, or we want to be serious, or we care to be serious, or we choose to be serious. We are just there to say, "Oh, it's just Harry Kane. Hey, it's just Harry Kane." We're supposed to fight to show with strength and peaceful protest to say that, hey, we choose the football side, like hashtag football first, you know, like hashtag football first. I'm gonna type in the comment now, like hashtag football first. That's what should come. That should what that should what that is what should be important. Uh, Football Football, football first. Let's see, let's do football first. That should be what it should be common first. But folks, that is not what we are saying. This is that's what we should expect, but that is not what we are saying. Because we've waited, we've done this, we've pushed, we've moved, we've done everything, but nothing is nothing is like ringing a bell. They come around and just give us a lame excuse and just say, "Oh, this is another reason why we should do this, another reason why we should do that," and that's the end of everything. They just don't give us a good and a solid reason for us being here as a club to support the club as a whole. The legend in the club is has come to you, has come to chairman and say, "Hey, I'm leaving." I'm touted that, "Hey, I want uh, Brunner to pass the ball to me so I can score." Like literally begging City. Say, "Manchester City, come get me. I'm here. I'm available. You can just have me anytime you want." You know, and I can be the best scorer for you. I look at it. Chelsea already made a bid, and I mean, it's a very shocking, just shocking, shocking. It's just very shocking. Very sad, very shocking, very, um, very um, surprising actually to see how things have turned out. I mean, it has turned out so bad. Very bad, very sad, and it is what it is. 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 I mean, uh, I've thought about it. Uh, I've thought about it, and I've come to see that every time, every moment, every time we try hard and hard and hard to do things, but yeah, yeah, need to we need to get our we need to get our acts together in how to do a rebuild. Like in a rebuild, my suggestion would be to find a. Uh, I did hear um, Santo was the one leading to become the number one, number one, number one coach in line. But I I'm surprised though. I'm very surprised uh, about how this has ended for him because he's very good. He's very good, but uh, I think the players have gave up on him. Some of his players have given up on him, and most of his players rely on one person to achieve that. Just like Tottenham, we rely on Harry Kane to be successful. You know, so when their striker got a held injury, I think that was the end of their season. Right then, that was the end. Because at that point, he's supposed to kind of change the formation, change the thinking of change the thinking of the players, saying that that's why I like Guardiola in the process. That's why Jose is able to win Guardiola anytime he actually wants to win him because he knows how to capture him. He knows what his thinking is, and Jose knows how to say, okay, I know this way what you're thinking, and I can play that same game, but how can I beat that game? So he looks at the negative aspect of the game, and he knows that I can shut this down here. This is where I can shut them down. This is the pointer, the main pointer. This is the main man, the main pointer, and this is the man we need to. This is the man that you need to track down to make sure it doesn't survive, to make sure it doesn't the game doesn't go as planned with Jose Mourinho and Manchester City manager is Pep Guardiola is playing. But Pep, as unlike Santo, Pep has created a situation where he tells all his players, nobody is striker. All of you are strikers. All of you are strikers. All of you are defenders. All of you need to defend. All of you need to strike. Not one person, not this person, not that person. Nobody is a striker. Nobody is a number nine. Everybody is a number nine. Everybody is a scorer. Everybody is a winner. Nobody is a loser. Everybody is. You have to do it as a team, combine as a team. That's what I was saying to them. I said, you know what? He pushes hard and hard and hard and hard and hard. Keep pushing hard. Keep pushing hard. Keep pushing hard. Push so hard that he has created an impression in the players that they believe in him, that every player that goes to the third strike the ball. It doesn't matter even if it's the defender, strike the ball. Unlike when what's his name, Mustafa Kosoko gets to the third, he gets to the third, just shoot the ball. It's you and the goalkeeper, just shoot, just shoot, just shoot. He's gonna turn around and pass back, and I'm like, are you serious right now? You need to, you need to score. That's all you have left. Just shoot the ball in. Just shoot it in. You know, but that's why Pep Guardiola gets more praises when it comes to other how he has switched things around, how he has changed things around, and how he has progressed during that system. But Liverpool started that system because in Liverpool, everybody seems to be halfway to a striker, but the main strikers are the front three, you know. But outside the front three for Liverpool, um, here and there you see the midfield score here and there. But when it comes to Pep Guardiola, he just say everybody, you are all strikers. I don't have a striker, so you are all striker. You know, Foden was a good striker. You have Jesus, who's supposed to be the striker, is being benched for months. You know, for Foden. You know, Foden as the first nine sometimes. You know, so even some of the other players that are like not as good as them are playing as great than them. You know, so like I said, we are in a time, we're in a period where we all have to like uh, come on, get up, come together, protest, and say you want better for this club. You know, because this is your club. If this is your club, if this is our club, we all have to hold on to it and have to prove to the all these owners and say, hey, enough is enough. This is our club. Hashtag enough is enough. We want things to get better. We're tired of this same old thing repeating each other every time of the way. Because this is unbelievable. Because every time we turn around, we look left and right, we get tempted with some big old news, and everybody just calm down. Oh, we don't have money, we have to build a stadium. Everybody move to another direction. We don't have this, we move to another thing. Everybody has that. You know, but now we're in a situation whereby uh, we gotta do something. We have to do something. You know, we have to do something. You know, enough is enough. You know, enough is enough. We have to do something. We have to do something. Enough is enough. You know. I mean, we have a game tomorrow. Um, we all have to put all our effort and chance in there. But why should Harry Kane even put any chances in there anyway? because they're probably gonna be thinking, "Oh, I don't want to get injured. I mean, I'm going to a new club. I should watch what I how I play or how what I how rough I play because I don't want to injure my leg. I don't because I don't know which clubs is gonna come for me, and stuff. So I need to watch what I do and how I do it, all the stuff. It comes um into into it comes into perspective. But um like I said, it's, it's sad. It's a sad thing. Very very sad. Very very sad. You know. But we're gonna get we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. So because I'm looking at it like what difference does it make? What difference does it make? Nick out, um, Levy out. You know, some people might even say um, Jose out. Remember those times when you say Jose out? there was, I remember uh, the times when people will say, no, Jose out, Jose out, Jose out, Jose out, Jose out. Yeah, you might say Jose out, you might say Jose in, you might say Jose whatever, but Jose has his clause, he has his faults. We all know that, and we all supposed to stick by him. As he's playing a bad game, yes, but I also have a feeling if he had got all what he needed or what he wanted, we should have won the Premier League. Because he said, I don't want to speculate because right now I don't have what I need. So I cannot say, hey, I'm going to win the Premier League because he doesn't have what he needs. But Jose will always be Jose. He will nitpick on players to see how strong they are or what is going on with them or what's happening with them. He will do any of that. But it's sad that he didn't even get a chance to play the last cup game at least. You know, with you and even the last game we played, we looked very unprofessional, and now we have the last game of the season tomorrow, and I'm pretty nervous to be honest with you. I'm pretty nervous on that. Very very nervous. Very very nervous. So uh, uh I'm oh, sad, sad, sad times, sad times, sad times. But I'm hoping that good times will come, will definitely come to fruition. Because right now I'm looking forward to like the new season, you know, and new season, new things, good things to come. On my next stream, which is going to be episode 2, I will come up with maybe 3 different ways of why how we can do better, what we can do better, what we need to do to get things better as a whole or as a club. We need to do better. We really need to do better. We are lacking a lot of ways in a lot of chances, and the things that we're supposed to be doing to make things better, we are not doing it. So um, if you are watching this show after the stream, I just want to say thank you for coming on, or thank you for viewing it, thank you for looking at it, thank you for checking it out, thank you for just seeing how it is. It's all well appreciated. Thank you. But like I said, this is my take on my first take on how all my views or my points on Harry Kane is leaving, and the news is shocking. The belief is shocking. The um, it's sad. It's just sad. It's just sad. So um, just I mean, like I said, you look at it and you just shake your leg and say, why? So it comes to why, why? I mean, it shouldn't be so. It shouldn't be so. You know, Hurricane shouldn't be living. It shouldn't be Hurricane living. You know, it is sad, man. It is sad. Anyway, I've I'm coming to the end of the show. I'm gonna end the stream now. Thank you for coming. This is awesome. All I'm gonna be. This is my first stream, and if you come back to this show, this your boy, the host of this show, your boy. Come on, you Spurs, and this your boy, awesome. All. See you. Come again next time. Till next time, I'll see you again. Come on, you Spurs.